Hello, Western New York, from Western New York. And, got a lovely sunset over there. And, what's this video gonna be? Counting berries. Yeah, let's call it that. Counting unripe berries, and I think there might be a few on this one. But then again, like I said, this is counting the unripe berries. That's before they ripen. Dun dun dun. And you know, saying about counting your eggs before they hatch, you might end up getting some that break. You know, you gotta get. It looks to be a good little cluster there. And there's another little cluster down here. Someone's out target shooting, I think. Plenty of good sign on this one. But, like I said, this is the unripened berries, which means I might not get all the berries I'm looking at. And on this one, for instance, there's only a few flowers that made it through the winter. A few buds that made it through the winter. Whereas on this one, you know, well, and then you got this one here. It's got a lot of flowers, but I just put this in the ground, so I don't know. My pink lemonades, I don't think they had any fruit buds that made it through the winter. And this one's a new one. This looks like it has a good little cluster developing. To say nothing about the other flowers, you know, because after all, you know the thing about counting your eggs before they hatch. They might break. Needless to say, because, and in this case, my issues could be, well, the weeds don't seem to be too much of a problem. I'm more or less keeping that in control. There might be some minor issues with watering, and we might need to start doing that a little bit more. I haven't seen too many signs of dehydration, but might want to start putting a little bit more water on them. You know, it's going to be June pretty soon. But what might be my biggest threat is, if you can hear them, there's some birds. There's plenty of birds that nest in there. At least a few birds that nest in that tree. To say nothing about all the other trees around here. And that might be my biggest competition. They might snag my blueberries on me. Yeah, you cheap on, sharp on. And my poor mans are very poor where the berries are going to be concerned anyways. And this one, and okay, and I counted 3 of them. That I could locate. This one, again, 3 that I could find. Well, there's 2 right there, and there's that 3rd one right there. Of course, then again, this is new, in the ground, a few weeks ago. Next year there should be more. But this one, the red Unripe, careful. There's at least 4. 1, 2. That's you. 1, 2, 3, 4 good branches, each with at least, let's call it a dozen, you know, thereabouts. I mean, maybe a few more, maybe a few less, you know, and some of them are getting to be a good size. Wish you kind of had a quarter to, you know, use as a scale of reference. That way you kind of have a good idea about as how big my finger is. Nothing on the red currants, or at least these ones. This one, it's going to be just a small handful, really. If that. This one, maybe another dozen. What the? Oh, just a part of a leaf. Thought for a moment I had a bug. Saw some signs of that. On this one, there's at least 4 dozen total on this plant alone. You know, my grapes, well. How you doing, buddy? Been able to get this cat to come closer and closer, but it's more of a case of tolerance, really. As long as I don't get too close to him, he's fine with me. The red Unripes I have here, nothing. I mean, they're going to come back, you know, they're going to set up new shoots. Nothing on the Oregon Champions. Next year, maybe I'll get some. Bit of good news is that this Concord is sending up a couple of buds down at the base, which is going to be a good thing, because I don't think I'll be able to tie this up. You know, it'll just snap, and meaning, you know, cut this. I'll be able to cut this one down to the base, cut this one down the base, and cut this one down, you know, reasonably low. So that way, hopefully, I'll get at least 1 or, if not 2, good vines popping out. Similar situation with this. I mean, I think I got a bud starting here, meaning cut to here, cut to here, cut to here. That way I can at least have a good chance. The wild vine's doing fine, and act like I don't know the cat is there. It's alright, kitty. I ain't gonna come any closer. Part of me wonders what this cat's story is. He more or less just showed up, really. You know, coincidentally enough, at about the same time he showed up, a sign popped up on the local grocery store saying that somebody had lost their cat. You know? Makes me kind of wonder if this guy came all the way over from wherever that location was. This grape's doing fine, you know, it's coming back. This was the one that was hit the hardest, so given that that's coming back, all signs are good so far. That one's doing pretty good, you know, it's up to there now. Depending on how things go, in about another month or so, I might end up tightening it to the post. You know. This one's also doing fairly good. Most of them, you know, they're coming back from the damage that they sustained during the frost. Sorry for bothering you, kitty. Raspberries are coming along. You know, I got some little flowers developing. Well, starting to develop. You know, like this guy right here. So, within the next month or so, I'll be starting to look at some hopefully some nice berries, although I'm kind of getting a little worried about what I may or may not have an issue or two, you know, with the butterflies. Occasionally get them. Probably check on some of these in a day or two, you know, and another thing you might want to do is probably start watering them. Strawberries, I don't know. Like I've shown you, I mean, not too many of these bare roots made it. Among the black raspberries, I got plenty of shoots. I mean, black raspberries, yeah. I got plenty of shoots popping up, which is good. That being said, this year's shoots do not give me raspberries. Amongst my wild raspberries, let me see here. Might have to do a little bit of checking. There might be. That's just a stick. You know, I'll have to take a closer look sometime tomorrow if I get a chance. But they look to be doing good. Again, black raspberries doing reasonably well. Got plenty of canes popping up. Gonna need to mow a little bit closer to them though to cut down these weeds. Well, most everything is looking good. You know, I got plenty of canes popping up. So I do have some weeds I'm going to have to deal with. Well, well, as you can see, I mean, I don't see too much happening to my new stuff. Now, you saw those blueberry flowers. You saw the developing blueberries. You saw the developing gooseberries. To be honest, I'm going to be lucky if I manage to eat even one ripe one. Because I'm not the only one that enjoys fruit. You know, I mean, I'm going to be competing with these birds. And plus, you know, well, I guess, now let's get another good look at some of the delicious fruit that is just developing. Well, especially on this one. Well, this is Western New York. I mean, subscribe if you like this. Hit the like button. Post comments. Share this with your friends. Alright? Goodbye.